Hey guys, I'm Chase Brogan, and today in this video we are checking out a brand new mini PC that packs some very serious power into a very small footprint. I'm talking about the AceMagic Kron Mini K1 mini PC. Now what makes this little machine interesting is honestly what's under the hood. The Kron Mini K1 is powered by an Intel Core i5 12600H processor featuring 12 cores, 16 threads with speeds up to 4.5 gigahertz. It also comes equipped with 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, a 512 gigabyte SSD, running Windows 11 right out of the box, giving you a fully functional desktop experience in a system that's small enough to fit just about anywhere on your desk or even underneath your desk. But the real question here is how well does it actually perform, especially when it comes to gaming. So today in this video, we are going to unbox the AceMagic Kron Mini K1. We're going to take a closer look at the layout and design, and then we're going to go ahead and dive into a bunch of different games on here to see exactly what kind of gaming performance this mini PC is capable of. Let's dive into it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start opening this up. Alright, so mini PC is obviously sitting right on top. We're going to set that aside. We're going to see what else is included in here. First off, we have our user manual right here. I always like to just thumb through these just to see the layout within. So it does walk through how you would set this up. Shows you how to connect the displays over. Now this has multiple display capabilities. Shows you how you can mount this to the backside of a monitor if you want to. And it does repeat itself in a bunch of different languages as well. So we'll set that aside. Continue on inside the box. So we have another compartment down here at the bottom. And in here we have two additional boxes. So this is part one of our power supply cable. Part two should be right inside here. Alright, so that is everything. First off, we have our HDMI cable. This is regular HDMI to regular HDMI. Obviously, that's how you're going to connect this over to a TV or monitor. We have a mounting bracket here, as well as some set screws. Now, there's some internal set screws and some set screws to actually mount the computer to the mounting bracket. So if you want to install this on the backside of a monitor, you can certainly do that with ease. And then we have our power supply cable. And again, this is a two-part power supply cable. So this end over here is going to plug directly in to this part. This end goes into your power outlet. Other end is going to plug directly into the backside of your mini PC. Now let's take a closer look at the mini PC itself. All right, guys, very sleek design on here. I definitely love the rounded edges on here. Just a very clean look and very well polished. Over here we have our power button. Right next to that we have our audio jack cable connection. We have two USB 3 ports, which are obviously USB-A. We have a Type-C USB 4 port right on the front as well. So in terms of the front panel here, as a gamer, we have just about everything that I'm always looking for, and we're seeing more and more things run off of Type-C these days. That seems to be the direction that we're going with tech, so love the fact that that is integrated into the front panel and also obviously the mini PC itself. Now, on the left-hand side, or excuse me, my left, your right, we've got a little bit of ventilation over here. Other side, just a smooth finish over there. There's no ports or anything like that. Now on the back side, you'll notice that we have our DC power supply cable connection back here. So you'll plug your cable in just like that to power your device. Now, in terms of different connections over to displays, we have our HDMI port right here. Next to that, we have our display port. Underneath this sticker, I'll peel it back for you guys, we have our Ethernet port right there. Now, I probably won't be using Ethernet today. I'll just go off of Wi-Fi, but you can see it right there. I like that they have the sticker, so if you're not going to use it, you keep it sealed up. We have ventilation across the bottom, but we also have 4 USB 3 ports back here, which is great for gamers. We can go ahead and easily connect over flash drives, external SSDs, or hard drives to the mix. So I really love the fact that we have 4 on the back side, 2 on the front, so 6 USB 3 ports in total on this AceMagic Mini PC. Now if we flip this over, you can see here we have the 2 holes located on the bottom. That's where you're going to mount this to your bracket if you want to use it that way. You don't have to though. And then to open this up, you're going to have to remove the rubber feet here, and you'll access screws on the bottom side of those to actually open this up if you want to go inside and expand upon your storage capacity, or if you want to make any adjustments to your RAM. So we're going to go ahead and fire this up. We're going to test out a bunch of games on here and gauge the gaming potential on this mini PC.
Round 1, fight! Round 2. Fight.
Égalité. Avantage race. Jeu
Skywalker's got a mean streak out there. Battling is way out front.
Now Gonchar. Stop! The puck by Gonchar. Gon moves the puck up the ice. Intercepted by Yager. Gun! One times it. Shot denied. Bondra. Release. Block. Shot. Yippee, baby. One more time. Now Gonchar. He is by Niedermeyer. Played up by Breland. Let go. Save. Niedermeyer gets a hold of the rebound. The attack. Tries to layup, lays it up and in. Loses his grip. Whoop. Come on! And he knifes through the lane. Blocked! Lays it up to Iguodala with the block. To Kidd. With the head fake. Kidd for three. And there was a thing of...
Alright guys, we jumped in here and we checked out the AceMagic Kron Mini K1 Mini PC, and honestly I wasn't expecting this to perform as well as it performed today. We have an Intel Core i5 processor in here, which have gotten a lot better over the years, and I guess I'm still getting used to how much better they've actually gotten, because I always look at mini PCs in two ways. It's either a Intel processor or it's an AMD Ryzen something, and usually I'm always going to sway in the direction of AMD Ryzen anything over a Intel Core processor like this. But with gaming now, we're getting a great experience out of Intel Core processors. And we saw that here today. We got into literally everything that retro video game emulation has to offer, from old school classic games. We can get into Super Nintendo, N64, Dreamcast. You can get into Sega Saturn on here, PlayStation 1, all the way up through PS2, PS3, Xbox, and even Xbox 360. You can even play Nintendo Switch games on here. So this is a powerhouse, and looks can definitely be deceiving. If you're looking at the specs here, you might think, okay, it's probably somewhat powerful. No, it's really powerful. Now, is it going to get you into AAA gaming? Definitely not. Or I shouldn't say definitely not. Generally, you're not going to have a good AAA gaming experience on here. This will play some AAA games, but not enough AAA games where I would say get this and start, downloading Steam and playing the latest and greatest titles. The majority of those aren't going to work, or if they do work, you're going to have to customize the settings and kind of dumb it down a little bit. Not a deal breaker necessarily, but again, wouldn't recommend it for AAA gaming. So this has tremendous potential, but beyond gaming, you can use this as a work desktop mini PC. You can use this, for editing videos, for streaming, for watching movies and your favorite YouTube channels. I mean, this can handle everything, and it's powerful enough to handle it extremely well. Now, price point on here, at the time of this recording, we're looking at about $360. I think that's a phenomenal price point for what this offers. We've got power, we've got speed, and we've got a really unique compact design that offers everything that you need on here for triple display capabilities, but also we have many ports on here. We have 6 USB 3 ports, and I actually look at USB 3 ports as just as important as Type-C ports these days, because things like this is the game drive that I plugged in to get the gaming experience that you guys saw today. This goes off of USB 3. So I can plug this into the 2 ports on the front or the 4 additional ports on the back side. You can plug it in wherever you want, and you're going to get that awesome experience. So really happy with the price point here, really happy with the reliability, layout, and design. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about what you saw here with the Kron Mini K1 Mini PC from AceMagic. Do you think it's priced fairly? Do you think that the capabilities here warrant the price point? Hit me up in the comments and let me know. To learn a little bit more about this product, click the link in the description of this video. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one.